Now you're tuned into The Opening Page with Smita.
Hello, a very good evening, people. Yes, it's time for your own show, The Opening Page, where we try to open up the page of your favorite celebrities' personal and professional life. As usual, you can listen to this show every Wednesday exactly at this time with Miss Smita. And yes, of course, this is the show normally is all about celebrity talk. And of course, we include the celebrities from Nepali film fraternity. But for a change, today I've come up with the very exclusive interview of very famous personality. Talking about today's guest, he is not the hero of silver screen, but he is the hero of the nation. He is one of the most desirable celebrities we have in our country. He is not only very popular because of his performance, but also for his great personality. Well, if you're wondering whom I'm talking about, then let me reveal who the guest is for today's show. Yes, alright, he is none other than the sports person, the captain of Nepali cricket team, Parash Khadka.
भर्खरै मात्र अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय क्रिकेट काउन्सिल आईसीसीले नेपाल क्रिकेट संघ क्यानलाई निलम्बन गरेको घटनालाई अवसरको रूपमा लिनुपर्ने बताएका नेपाली राष्ट्रिय क्रिकेट टिमका कप्तान पारस खड्का आम नेपाली माझ सम्भवतः अहिलेका सर्वाधिक लोकप्रिय व्यक्तिका रूपमा परिचित छन् भन्दा फरक पर्दैन। खेल जित्न सम्पूर्ण टिमको हात रहने भए पनि कप्तान भएको नाताले टिमलाई कसरी ह्यान्डल गर्ने अनि संकटमा परेको अवस्थामा टिमलाई कसरी माथि उठाउने भन्ने बारेमा पारस खड्काले लिने निर्णय नै उनको सबैभन्दा बलियो पक्ष रहँदै आएको छ। सन् 2004 देखि टोलीका नियमित सदस्यका रूपमा रहँदै आएका कप्तान पारस खड्का नेपाली क्रिकेटमा अलराउन्डरका रूपमा समेत चिनिन्छन्। 24 अक्टोबर 1987 मा काठमाडौँमा जन्मेका पारसले जीवनमा क्रिकेट बाहेक केही नसोचेको पनि बताउँछन्। वर्तमान समयमा आईसीसीले क्यानलाई निलम्बन गरेको अवस्थामा पनि वर्ल्ड क्रिकेट लीग च्याम्पियनशिप अन्तर्गत नेपाल र नेदरल्याण्ड बीचको खेल तालिका सार्वजनिक भइसकेकोले आफू पूरा समय अब सोही खेलमा केन्द्रित भई फेरि सम्पूर्ण नेपालीलाई अर्को खुशी दिने बाचा पारस खड्का व्यक्त गर्दछन्। तर आज भने कार्यक्रममा उनी रहनेछन् गेस्टको रूपमा कुराकानी गर्नको लागि हामीसँग। कार्यक्रम दि ओपनिङ पेजमा आज नेपाली राष्ट्रिय क्रिकेट टिमका कप्तान पारस खड्का।
Yes, indeed, he is the Parash Khadka on our show. Yes, welcome to the show, Parasi.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
It's such a privilege to have you here on my show.
Thank you for having me.
I know you're very busy these days, So I think you're having a tournament very soon in Netherlands. So how is preparation going on?
We just concluded our matches against Namibia. I mean, there's a lot of support for us here at home. I think international cricket came back after 3 years, so which was a big blessing for us. It's always great to play in front of the home crowd, and we managed to pull off 2 wins. Our next international venture is in July. We're playing at MCC, with MCC at Lords, which is going to be a historic event. And after that, we're playing against Netherlands in August in Netherlands. So international cricket, that's what it is as of now. Domestic cricket, there's a college Premier League that's happening in a week's time, and most of the players have been bought by colleges here. So it's College Premier League means the players, international as well as national players, will be representing the various colleges. So that's happening after a week at the TU grounds. So that's the latest cricketing schedule.
Okay, so that's all about the cricket schedule. That way he told you people. Rob, we are not going to talk about cricket because this is the show where I invite the celebrity from Nepali film fraternity. I know. So the sports fraternity ko व्यक्ति पर्नु भयो. So I'm going to talk about something different. तपाईको लागि पनि it's going to be out of the box. So sports को बारेमा त of course you are a sports person. अलिकति touch त भइहाल्छ. I'm going to shoot a different question like hobbies, interest, movies and all.
Sure.
So it's going to be very exciting. Excited?
Yeah, I mean whatever. As long as I'm able to answer in the right way.
I'm sure you're going to answer perfectly.
As you play
in the field.
I'll try my best.
All right. Cricket को बारेमा कुरा गर्नु भन्दा पनि अब 10 years not more than 10 years. हामीले चाहिँ cricket त्यति popular हाम्रो countryमा चाहिँ थिएन हैन. So knowing the fact that it was not a popular game, how come you thought of pursuing this game as a career? Because then the sports was never considered a show business, isn't it? So how come?
I think it's just passion. I used to play all forms of sports when I was in school. So I was part of the school's cricket team, basketball team, football team, basketball, athletics, like all extracurricular activities I used to take part. And for me, as a kid growing up, there was never this dream of, playing for Nepal or playing cricket for Nepal as such. We used to, during rainy season, we used to play football. And other times it was cricket. So my house is very close by to my school. I studied in South Point Boarding High School. That's in Baneshwar, Buddhanagar. So it's just like I used to come early with my friends. Maybe like if the school starts at 9:30, I used to be there at 8. Play for 1.5 hours, then play during lunch breaks. Then after the school finishes, go home, eat your snacks, then come back again and play till the hostel bell rang for the hostelers to go back to school. Then I used to come back home and study. So that's how I started. And then
that was basically your interest.
But that's the interest. I mean, I was part of all school like sporting activities. So that way, and cricket. There was this inter-school cricket tournament when I was in grade 10. That was under 15 regional cricket tournament, and it was an inter-school cricket tournament. So we participated in it. I was the school captain then of the school cricket team, and we didn't know that that tournament was a selection tournament for the Kathmandu regional team. Then we had like 5 regional teams, and 5 regional teams used like all the schools used to compete against each other. So that I got selected for Kathmandu. Like our school went in, participated, we won that tournament.
Out of nowhere?
Yeah, out of nowhere. So we won that tournament. I got selected for the Kathmandu regional team. So after that, there was this camp that was held in Birganj, where players from all over Nepal, Kathmandu, Birganj, Bhairava, we came together, played a tournament. And then I got selected in the top 22 players. And then for the first time I got selected as the vice captain for the Nepal under 15 team. So that was back in 2002, end of 2002. So that's how it started. And after I played under 15, then it gradually made it to the under 19s. Even during my under 19 days, I really never thought that I would make it to the senior team. Why? Because I had a lot of competition. The people that I had to fight against were very, very well renowned names then, like guys like Parash Khadka, Shakti Gauchan, Mehboob Alam. So I never thought that I'd be able to replace them. But then over time, like I worked hard, and whatever opportunities that came along, I made the best out of it. And then eventually made it to the senior team. And since I made my debut in 2004, so since 2004, I've been a regular member of the senior team.
Okay, so listening to your story, I didn't find any struggle there. You didn't struggle?
Struggle means there's a lot of struggle. I just wanted to make it nice and short.
Okay.
So because if I go through the struggle, it'll take maybe another 2 hours.
Yeah, but
so
probably.
There's a lot of challenges in terms of, for me, like even till now, everywhere I go, with the school, colleges, I think the first thing I emphasize is education.
Yeah, that's right.
I think a country like ours, we have to give priority to education. Education should be our first and foremost priority. So that way for me, like I had to juggle in between, like after my school living SLC, I just made it to the under 19 team, and then I really didn't know as to what to do. I thought like all of us, I'll complete my +2 and then go abroad. That was my initial thinking. So I took up science because I was good in studies. So
yeah, I heard that as well.
So science and cricket really didn't go along because grade 11 I passed through very easily. But then when it came to grade 12, I flunked my exams because there were matches going on, there were camps going on, there was cricket all throughout the year, and then I really couldn't divert my attention, and I had to give my grade 12 exams like 3 times. Like first time I failed, second time again I failed, and the third time is when I passed my grade 12. So so in between, like it was like a lot of struggle because all my friends were abroad, so like very, very few of my friends were here, and for me also it was like, okay, like what should I do next, because cricket's something it's not as professional as it is today. So I really had to make decisions, but still I think the passion was always there. And then eventually the thought of going abroad started fading away slowly. We started doing well as a team, and since I think 2000
you saw the future in cricket here in Nepal as well.
I think more than future, it is all about the dream of playing a World Cup. I think as a young cricketer, having been in the system since 2004, by the time it was 2008, 2009. I became the captain in 2009. So by 2008, 2009, we had this dream of getting into a World Cup. But then none of us knew the pathway as to how to go about it, because all of us have dreams, right? So, but nobody knows how to pursue those dreams. So, and then eventually things started happening. 2012, I think Mr. Pubudu Dasanaike, our coach, came, and he set goals as to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like stepwise, the goals that we need to go through. We went through those goals, and 2014 we made it to the World Cup. So I think that was the sole ultimate driving force, I would say, for all of us. Not only me, I'm sure even the players before us, players who couldn't make it to the World Cup.
For us as well, the audiences, for the citizen of Nepal.
Yeah, once we got into the World Cup, I think one of the biggest compliments and responses that we got would be, like, for most people, they never thought that Nepal would ever make it to any World Cup in any event. So I think we managed to break that barrier, and I'm very, very glad, and I feel blessed and proud that we have managed to take cricket to a level that where it is today. We made it to the World Cup. We want to make it to another World Cup. I think there's going to be a lot of hard work involved. And there has always been a lot of hard work, for sure. I mean, for us to achieve what we have, there's been a lot of struggle. So, I mean, everything aside, I think where Nepal cricket is today, I think we're in a very good state. We're in Division 1, the highest that we've ever been. Now for us, the next goal would be get into the T20 World Cup, get ODI status. So, I mean, that's the plan, and hopefully
Nepal proud.
We'll make it happen someday.
Yeah, of course. And अघिको कुरा भन्नु पर्दाखेरि you talked about your story that was so happy story kind of thing you told us. So coming to the status we have, the political status we have in our country is kind of really depressing, disappointing. देशको चित्र भित्र भएको अवस्था, एक अर्काको खुट्टा तान्ने, एक अर्कालाई दुःख दिने र एक अर्का प्रति फुट ल्याउने अवस्थामा your game, or let's say not only your game, all the sports fraternity has united all the Nepalese around the world. So how proud you feel to know the fact that you are the reason behind this?
I think it's the cricket team's done fantastically well, and even I would say even the football team, of late, I think they did very well. So I think over the last 5 to 7 years, I think we have somehow managed to draw a small kind of a sporting culture within our country, where whenever the national team plays, we have packed the Sadranga Sala. The Kantipur stadium that we play in is fully packed. Even during volleyball and basketball matches, the indoor covered halls are packed. So I think that shows a lot of passion that is growing in between the fans. So for us, I think if we go onto a cricket field and if we start winning matches, and if the people in our country and all the Nepalese outside as well, abroad, if they become happy, then for us, I think that's the ultimate feeling. So we doing well on a cricket field is synonym to people being happy. So we would like to take this as a privilege, and we'd like to make this journey as long as possible, so that for as long as we keep winning, the people are going to be happy. So
you need you seek for support as well from the Nepalese
support's
people.
Been fantastic. I think for us, one of the biggest motivations playing the sport has been the fan following and the support that we get. Like last week when we played against Namibia, the number of people that turned up at the ground.
I was there as well.
All right, that's nice to hear.
Yeah.
So I think the kind of atmosphere and those are the things that you dream of, and those are the things you play the game for. So I mean, things like this have always motivated us. So that way, we want to do well in future as well. I'm sure this is just the beginning. That's how I would like to put it. I think reaching a World Cup and where Nepal cricket is, we wouldn't like to put as, okay, this is the benchmark and this is where we stand. We'd like to be one of the test playing countries in the future, like countries like Australia, England, India, Sri Lanka. We have the potential as an upcoming cricketing nation. We have the potential, but then we need to back it up with proper administration, a lot of investment. I think without investment, we have come so far. So with proper investment, I'm sure the game is only going to grow bigger and attain greater heights.
When you go in the field for the matches, a lot of people watches you, right? They watch you every moment you do in the field. Ramro khele tali, naramro khele gali. So especially when you play in the international arena, you get 100% support no matter what. Just desko jasto suki avastha bhaye pani je bhaye pani you get the support, full 100% support. So do you guys ever feel the pressure, under pressure? हुन्छ नि ला गाली पो गर्ने हो कि ला अब के पो हुने हो कि भन्ने टाइपको everybody is watching me, a lot of pressure on me, some kind of thing.
गाली गर्ने प्रेसर भन्दा पनि I think you get used to it. I think if you're somebody who's new to the cricketing team and system, of course you feel nervous. But then, see, even for us, we do feel nervous. But then after a while, that nervousness turns into something that it's work for us. When you enter a cricket field, for us, we have to go out there and perform. It's as simple as that. This is the path that we have chosen. There are a lot of people who are banking on us. So for us, it's just about going out there and doing our job. And so for us, it's more than pressure. I think it's more of a thing where, we think ourselves as the privileged selected ones who are representing our country. I think it's a lifetime opportunity for all of us, getting that opportunity to represent your country. And we feel very, very proud, and we want to make sure that, the flag stays high. For our effort, like whatever that we can, we put in all the effort to make sure Nepal wins, and that's the ultimate goal, and the rest will take care of itself.
Okay, that's the spirit of a very good sports person, I think, because whatever comes, gali or tali, all it matters is you have to encourage yourself, right?
Yep.
In a positive way.
Yep.
All right. So you do have a lot of fans. Oh, Paras. Even though you are married, a lot of people falling for you. Females, not boys, but female. So I do have a public view. हामीले तपाईको बारेमा सोधेका थियौ. So we do have a surprise for you. Let's hear it out.
Sure.
Public view.
पारस खड्कालाई चिन्छु किन नचिन्नु उहाँ चाहिँ एकदम गेम राम्रोसँग खेल्नुहुन्छ उहाँको बलिङ गरेको चाहिँ एकदम मनपर्छ मलाई अस्ति भर्खरको गेम पनि हेरेको थिएँ नामिबियासँग सेन्चुरी हान्सेको थियो एकदम राम्रो थियो पर्सन पनि मनपर्छ क्रिकेट पनि मनपर्छ मतलब नेपालको लागि हेर्ने हो नि त केही छैन टिमलाई राम्रोसँग इन्करेज गरेर खेल्नु होला अब आउने नेदरल्यान्डको लागि बेस्ट अफ लक
मी माइसेल्फ आयुष्मा शाह मलाई चाहिँ पारस खड्का चाहिँ एकदम राम्रो लाग्छ ही हेभ अ भेरी एक्सेलेन्ट पर्सनालिटी द वे ही प्लेज फर द कन्ट्री द्याट्स रियली सो ग्रेट उहाँले गर्दा उहाँको टिमले गर्दा नेपाली क्रिकेट टिमले गर्दा नै हामी चाहिँ हुन्छ नि नेपालको जुन अझै प्राइड चाहिँ इट ह्याज जस्ट लिफ्ट अप सजेसन भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यस्तो दिनुपर्ने त केही छैन जस्ट प्ले अझै योभन्दा जति खेलिराखेको छ उहाँले जस्ट प्ले लट्स मोर बेटर देन दिस एन्ड बेस्ट अफ लक वी लभ पारस खड्का
All right, that was a public view. Your fans, female fans. So how do you feel?
Feels good. I mean, like I said before, I think the fans have been the biggest motivation. So as long as you do well on the field, fans will always be loving you. And for me, like the only thing I can say to all our fans, all my fans is, I mean, sport is such that there are times, there are good times, there are bad times. So I think during good times, everybody's out there, supporting you. But then there were times, last year when we were not doing well as a team. So those are the times where we needed, and there were enough fans out there who supported us. So hopefully, in the coming days, keep supporting Nepal cricket. I think our players have sacrificed a lot to achieve where we are. And hopefully, with your support, with everybody's support, that'll be our motivation to, do better and take cricket to further heights.
Yeah. So, being a very famous celebrity, a sports person, people comes to you. People really seek for autograph and selfies, right? So, especially मन पर्दाखेरि choose गर्नु पर्दाखेरि, do you prefer to have an autograph or selfies?
I think most people take selfies these days. I think this is the selfie generation. So people do take autographs as well. But then nowadays everybody has access to smartphones, so everybody takes photos these days. So that's.
Do you love that? Do you love the sense?
It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something it's not going to be there forever. I mean, you're doing well right now. There are a lot of fans out there, who like you, who love you, who support you. So might as well, I mean, as long as the fans are there. You try and do the best of what you can for them.
All right, people, we are in conversation with the Parash Khadka, the captain of Nepali cricket team. We are talking about his personal and professional life. We are opening the page of his life. So keep on tuning, people. Right now, it's time for a break. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Alright, people, welcome back after that short commercial break. If you've just tuned in, then you're tuned into Radio Kantipur, Radio Rastuk, and now you're listening to The Opening Page. I'm Smita, and the technical side, we have Krishnaji to help me technically today. We have the hero of nation, captain of Nepali cricket team, Parash Khadka, on our show. Welcome to the show one more time.
Thank you.
So, मैले चाहिँ अब फिल्डमा देखेको, I've seen you in the screen. First time I encountered in Noksal, तपाईँ 2 years अगाडि बङ्गलादेशको टुर्नामेन्ट सकेर आउनु हुँदाखेरि I took a picture with you as well. हाइटको डिफरेन्स धेरै नै थियो हैन so embarrassed नभइकन I uploaded the picture as well. So in person भेट्दाखेरि I really liked your attitude, your great personality. You are a great speaker as well, and you have got a huge height, obviously. So how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
6 feet 2 inches. Oh my God! So तपाईँको प्रोफेसनमा चाहिँ has your height benefited in your profession actually?
Has it assisted me?
Yeah, benefited.
Big time. I think being tall really helps you, especially when you are bowling and like batting and even while fielding. So I think my height is something which has really helped me.
All right. So you train yourself regularly, or
it depends. Like during camps, all the boys from all over Nepal come over, and we put up in a hotel, and we set up camps. But then other than that, like during like let's say off times, not off season, off times, we like probably go to the gym, do some gym work on the fitness and work on your skills. So you manage it accordingly. So
when you get trained, you don't need to go to gym. Because
no, we need. I mean, it's a combination of fitness plus skill training. So, like, let's say if you have in a week, let's say you do 3 days of weight training, and maybe like 4 days of skill training. So that's how it works.
All right. So, talking about yourself, what kind of a person do you think you are?
I think I'm very funny to people who know me. For people who don't know me, they find me very, very reserved. I think for the world, I'm a very, very reserved guy.
True.
And then for people who know me, I'm a very funny guy, and my friends don't even rate me as a cricketer or even as anybody.
Okay.
And then, like for me, if I had to describe myself, I'm a very honest guy. I think that's something I can proudly say, that I'm a very honest guy. I may not be the best cricketer, but then I'm a very honest guy. So I think my honesty has helped me become a better cricketer. That's how I would like to put it.
Okay, so that's how you describe yourself. We have a surprise for you. Close to you, one of your close friends. Surprise!
As a person भन्नाले अलिकति रिजर्भ टाइपकै छन् हैन अनि साथीभाइहरुलाई हेल्प गर्न अनि साथीभाइहरुलाई राम्रो सल्लाहहरु दिन के गर्नुपर्छ अब टिमको लागि भन्नु पर्दाखेरि अब के गर्नुपर्छ के गर्दा राम्रो हुन्छ भन्ने कुरामा हैन धेरै फोकस र भनौं अब मिलनसार प्लेयरमा पर्नुहुन्छ हैन कसरी अब साथीभाइहरुलाई हेल्प गर्न सकिन्छ क्रिकेट बाहेक त्यो विषयमा पनि धेरै अब ध्यान दिनुहुन्छ हैन एज अ प्लेयर चाहिँ उहाँले चाहिँ अब ग्राउन्डमा दिनुपर्ने कुराहरु 100% दिनुहुन्छ उहाँले नराम्रो लाग्ने कुरा त केही पनि छैन हैन राम्रो मान्छेको नराम्रो कुराहरु कमै हुन्छ रमाइलो मोमेन्ट भन्नाले अब जहिले पनि अब भनौं न गेम जितेपछि पार्टी गर्नेमा सबभन्दा अगाडि सर्ने भनेको पारस र म नै सर्छम हैन यो रमाइलो गराउनलाई अब के हुन्छ अब गेम जित्ने बित्तिकै अब कसरी अब त्यो खुसीलाई चाहिँ अब कसरी अगाडि बढाउने हरेक कुराहरुमा भनौं न अब कसरी अब रमाइलो गर्न सकिन्छ त र भनौं न अब टुर्नामेन्ट अगाडि सब एकदम थाकेर एकदम लो छन् भनेपछि टुर्नामेन्ट अगाडि के गरे गेट टुगेदर गरेर हुन्छ कि टिम स्पिरिट ल्याउने भनौं न अब कतै गएर चाहिँ अब भनौं टाइम बिताउने जस्तो मुभी हेर्न जाने टिमहरु सँगै गेम भन्दा अगाडि त्यसरी चाहिँ जियोस हामीले चाहिँ अब त्यस्तो प्लानिङहरु पनि गर्छौं र त्यो नै जियोस क्याम्पमा हामीले जति पनि अब भनौं मैले त अलमोस्ट 17 वर्ष हुन लाग्यो क्याम्पमा बिताएको पारससँग त अलमोस्ट भनौं 14 वर्ष जति 13-14 वर्ष भयो हैन सँगै खेल्न लाग्यो अनि रुममेट पनि अलमोस्ट धेरै टुरहरुमा थियौं हामी अनि त्यो चाहिँ हुन्छ त्यो राम्रो गर्नको लागि अब जितेपछि चाहिँ अब भनौं न त्यो खुसियाली कसरी सेलिब्रेट गर्ने त्यो विषयमा हैन धेरै कुराहरुमा चाहिँ अब साथ भइन्छ र सबै प्लेयरहरु मिलेर चाहिँ रमाइलो गरे.
All right, that was a surprise for you. He was your colleague, your closest friend, Basant Regmi. Yes. So, धेरै कुराहरु उहाँले भन्नु भयो. So you were kind of a very friendly person as well. अनि अघि तपाईले भन्नु भएको थियो कसैले नचिने मान्छेले चाहिँ they might think that I'm reserved भनेर पनि भन्नु भयो हैन. So basically you have all the good habits he denied to say bad things. Yeah. But probably he doesn't want to disclose it. Do you have any bad habits?
Bad habits?
By any chance?
Maybe like I think my friends and people around me say like I don't listen as much as I need to. Why? Because I mean, it's like, let's say the two of us are having conversation, right? You might be saying something to me, I might be looking at you, but then I'm not listening. Like
less of concentration.
I'm thinking of something else. So I think that has happened to me a lot. So all of a sudden my friends come in like, okay, tell me what was I saying. And I was like, I'm sorry, I missed that part. So I think that's something that I would like to change. Maybe like listen.
That's kind of very weird.
Listen more to my friends. So yeah.
All right. So another thing he mentioned was you're kind of a very fun-loving person as well.
Yeah.
Every time you guys win, there's always a celebration.
I know how to get a party started.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you do that?
It's something I think people have to attend the parties that I do. So, but then it's generally to do with the teammates and your very close friends. I'm not somebody who goes out, like maybe every weekend and goes and parties. For me, it's like you said, when we win, we make sure that we celebrate as a team and we organize something, like
there has to be occasion to celebrate.
Yeah, I mean, guys like some of the guys would like to sing. Most of them like to dance. So we sit down.
What do you love to do, by the way?
I think
you organize party only, or
organize parties. Sit with the boys, talk to them. Maybe
you watch
sing,
movies as well.
Sing means like sing socially, not as an individual. When somebody is singing, give a background score to it. And like maybe dance with the boys, and like if when you go out sometimes, like chill with your friends. So that's how I do it.
Okay, so do you love movies, Nepali movies especially?
I do watch movies, but then I'm not a big fan of movies as such. I mean, I don't even remember the last movie I watched because I've been.
Do you know Nepali celebrities? I've met
a lot of them.
Do you know them?
Yeah.
Personally,
I met Priyanka. I've met Nishal Basnet.
Okay. Have you watched their work?
Yeah, I think I've watched Kabaddi.
Okay.
So that was a nice movie.
Okay.
And like even other movies, so I've forgotten names. Like I'm very bad with it. So yeah, but then I do watch movies, but I'm not like a hardcore like Friday.
Movie
it gets released and then you go and watch a movie. if there's a good movie around where people recommend and talk about, I do go and watch. But then it's all about timing as well. When I'm free, I do go and watch it. But then if I'm not free or whatever, then I really don't have time to go and engage myself.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't have much time, so I do have one very special question for you.
All right.
It's a hot topic to talk about these days. So recently ICC has suspended CAN. What do you have to say about this?
I think it's sad for cricket authorities and cricket overall and Nepali sports itself. I think suspension in itself is a very bad word.
Yeah.
So, but then I think that the opportunities were given to all concerned authorities here and administrators as to make things work. I mean, since 2014, we have had our funding stopped by the ICC because of irregularities in our day-to-day work, the way the things were being, handled here.
What's the reason behind this? Is it just a, interference?
I don't think it's just interference. Interference, yes, to a certain extent, yes. But then even the people who were part of the election process and the elected body was somehow and they didn't follow the right procedure to elections, and that they nominated themselves and got into power, and the government had to appoint another ad hoc committee to sustain cricket, and in between both the parties got involved and they really didn't come to a common platform as to get things done. I think cricket administration has always lacked the passion that we players have had. I think the fight used to happen indoors, now it's visible outdoors. That's the only difference, I would say. It's gone bad to worse. That is something like all of us can't deny. But then hopefully with this suspension, I think the status that came out last evening says that from the press conference, ICC will probably come here and appoint individuals to look after the local cricketing governing body or whatever. So let's hope we get good people involved now with the ICC coming in, and with maybe, I don't know, a team of 5 to 7 members, the team can reorganize the structure of Nepal cricket, which is a must for the game to grow. And once that happens, I'm sure ICC, once fully gets the approval and the nod that okay, we are able to take care of ourselves, they are automatically going to hand over and go. But then until then, I think it's going to be under their supervision. There's a lot of money coming in. A lot of money has been blocked by the ICC because of the irregularities that's been happening for a very long time. So hopefully in the coming days we get that management. I think management is the only thing that we need in cricket now. We have the fans, we have the followers, we have the people, we have the corporates to back it up, we have the government now to coming in and supporting the game. But what we lack is proper administrators. So we need a new dimension to help this game grow, and hopefully maybe this could be a new beginning where with ICC coming in to the picture now, we'll get a new set of people, or people who deserve to be in the cricketing administration. They come, solve all issues, and hopefully in the next 2 to 4 years, 5 years, maybe next in the 10 years, we get test status, and we'll be for me, I think by the time it's 2030, I would like to sit at home and watch Nepal play India in a test match. I think that's a dream, and hopefully that dream will come true one day.
All right, so that's about the thing, and that was really nice talking to you, having here. It's really a privilege for us, and thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. So people, thank you very much for tuning in to us. Thank you, Krishnaji, for your great technical help. As I say, for a change, out of the box going at me. So I hope you enjoyed a lot to the fullest. Oiliko controversies, oiliko news ko barema pani tapai clarify bhaisaknu bhayeko cha hola. What's happening and what really happened भन्ने कुरा. So until next week, it's me Smita saying bye bye and stay safe.